I think is interesting to point out. You were able to go from where you've been reporting live throughout the morning and kind of walk over to the edge of the mall and give us a little bit of the parade. And I guess you're able to do that because you're able to kind of broadcast wirelessly.
This is something that the crowd deserves, having waited so long in the cold. And remember, a century ago, this would have been done on a horseback, or then in a horse-drawn cart, or then an open car. Now we have these armored limousines that are slowly moving down Pennsylvania Avenue and waiting to meet the car before it gets to Cathy. Rajesh Merchandani, who's standing in with brain cancer.
Yeah, you know, basically inoperable brain cancer. It's you know, a very sad situation, and something that Senator Kennedy has really fought through. You know, there were some, Melissa, that thought that Senator Kennedy wouldn't have made it to today, but if you remember when we were back in Denver and we looked down in that great speech that Senator Kennedy...
Worth every minute of it. It really is. I'm from Massachusetts.
He gave...
I have a vested interest
on one of the opening nights there of the Democratic Convention. He said that he would be here and he'd be fighting, and he wanted to see Barack Obama sworn in as the next president, and of course he did.
And in August, he said he would not have missed the DNC.
From Massachusetts, Jim McGovern. So I wouldn't have missed this for the world, and I'm so glad that I'm able to stand and enjoy it. It's fantastic, absolutely wonderful, and the coverage that it's been given is remarkable too. You know, for all the people in America who couldn't come and be here in person. You guys have done a great job. I'm so impressed.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't want to take any more of your time. Enjoy the parade here.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Jason, that's the way it works. We can walk around untethered and talk to whoever we want, and we've talked to some amazing people who have some incredible stories today. We've met people from Hawaii. We've met a first generation and a second generation family from Nigeria.
Sort of bollards, these cement pylons shoot out of the road to make sure that no one who's lost his way goes down that road. These are just one of the many security precautions that have been put in place, including what we're looking at right now, which is that rather hideous bulletproof glass encasement, this sort of presidential glass house for this particular ceremony, which will be his official entry into his new residence. Presumably heated, certainly bulletproof, not very attractive, but unfortunately one of those things that the times and the security paranoia calls for. Remember also that this is a man who was given a Secret Service detail, bodyguards, for want of a better word, at the beginning of his campaign. As soon as he announced that he was running for president, a few months later, he was given a Secret Service detail. The only other presidential candidate who had that was Hillary Clinton, and that's because she was a former First Lady. Here we have the crowds cheering,
of course, on foot,
some of them running. I don't know why.
As much as we'd like to see as much of this parade as possible, right now they're traveling very sparsely by foot, so we're just seeing groups of them kind of sparsely coming out. Of course, that doesn't mean that the crowds are not as excited as they can possibly be. You can hear them cheering in the background. All of them are just so excited to finally see this parade underway after waiting just so many hours in the bitter cold. So right now we're going to be able to toss it back to Jason and let us know how things are going over there.
Bonnie, we're still waiting to see some of that excitement that you're seeing down where you are. What we've got here right now, and I'm actually trying to work my way so we can get you a better camera angle on it.
And as soon as he gets to the White House, of course, we'll have the inauguration balls tonight. We'll have some tea when he gets home.
Mogulus, I think I see. Should be getting a
the whole White House would have been rearranged during the transition period on paper by staff, and there were